Hello and welcome back to Focus Atlanta. In this segment, we're going to talk a little bit about taking care of our seniors this holiday season. I'm here with Dr. Donnell Collins. Thank you so much for making time for us here on Focus Atlanta. You know, when we think of our seniors, we don't always anticipate some of the loneliness and think that they may be feeling around the holiday season.
Absolutely. And it's actually a really big deal. I mean, it does vary from individual to individual, but as a doctor who sees seniors every day, I can say that loneliness and social isolation are more common than we'd like to think.
Is there something that we could do as family members to make this better, this season a better time for the seniors in our lives?
Absolutely. I think the first thing is just to understand that it's actually a very serious issue in our community. There's research that shows that anywhere between 45 to 60% of our seniors actually report ongoing issues of isolation and loneliness. And the reason this matters is because it actually has a significant impact on one's overall health. It makes it more difficult to manage high blood pressure, diabetes. And so just understanding the significance of the issue is really, really important. And also understanding that it's one of those things that oftentimes can go unseen. Very often we're aware of that silent killer called high blood pressure, but loneliness is another one of those chronic conditions that is not easy to see. And so I think the most important thing for our friends and family is to recognize that even though someone might come to the holiday festivities, they might be around for the holidays, they actually might be experiencing significant loneliness that's having a significant impact on their overall well-being.
Dr. Collins, I've got to say, I've never considered loneliness as a health issue. I mean, when you put it like that, it seems so much bigger than typically what we think of when we think of someone experiencing loneliness. But a senior in particular during the holiday season, to your point, it could really impact their overall health.
Absolutely. And you have to also remember that our seniors are uniquely vulnerable. Many of them might have some health challenges that limits their ability to connect and get out of the home. Also, like many of us, there are financial limitations that could be a significant barrier to connecting over the holiday season. So yes, you're absolutely right to highlight the importance of the impact it has on their social well-being and their physical health. And then also remember the challenges they face uniquely as seniors that makes them more vulnerable. The reason why getting involved in volunteering is really, really important is because it can help you feel a sense of purpose. It can help combat the loneliness and isolation that you're feeling. Also, it helps you connect with others in the activity itself. And then the end result of what you're trying to do, it actually has a very positive impact on others. And that's one way that we can really help our community. So getting involved locally, I believe, is really, really important. I would also say revisit old traditions. Very often as lives change, people grow up, families get larger, we can become disconnected. It's never too late, though, to go back to writing those old holiday cards that we used to write. We get so caught up with modern technology, AI, video conferencing, and we should leverage all those things to the best of our ability. But just going to knock on a door, going to, like I said, giving that card, reaching out to that person. Again, it doesn't have to be a family member. It could be someone at work. It could be a senior you see on the bus or in your community, a neighbor, of course. But those are really, really important things that we should be thinking about from a community perspective.
You know what? I just have to say thank you. Thank you for making it doable. So often we see these things and we think, oh, I wish there was something that I could do. But you just gave us tips that each and every one of us could do. And we don't have to feel that helplessness. And we don't have to just focus on our elderly parent or just focus on the people, in our lives. But again, to your point, the community at large, somebody you might see on the bus, somebody who you may have bumped into, at church might need that type of connection.
Absolutely. And then, too, in my role as a physician, I do talk specifically with seniors and give them specific things that I recommend for them to do. So I would say, as a first step, I think it's very important that our seniors who are feeling isolated, they feel empowered to reach out to their primary care provider. Primary care providers are really well trained to be able to evaluate loneliness, to be able to treat it, and also are in a unique position to put you in touch with community resources and different options. At Central Well Senior Primary Care, we've got more than a dozen clinics in the metro Atlanta area. Each one has an activity center with a calendar full of activities. throughout the whole year, actually. But during the holiday season, it becomes even more important to come out for bingo or line dancing. It's just a long list of things that we do in these settings. And for most of my patients, getting in touch and establishing with a primary care provider can open up so many other resources for them. And then I also lead with them as well. You know, there's available resources 24/7, including 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. And the thing I want to call out about these resources is you don't have to wait until you feel you're in a crisis. Even if you're feeling those early pains of loneliness or isolation, these are great resources to reach out to. You can call these persons 24/7, and they've got people who are well trained to help you navigate those challenges.
Dr. Collins, it was a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for coming on Focus Atlanta.
Oh, it was an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for your time, and I wish you a very happy holiday.
All right, guys, Dr. Collins has given us many ways to make sure that we engage the seniors in our lives. Please take the opportunity to visit the website, learn more, and stay tuned to more Focus Atlanta. We'll be right back.